Hello there, I'm half asleep, and here's the news. There's no rest for the wicked in today's episode of Sean's World, as the troublemakers are at it again. Tell you what, keep a good eye on them, especially that Norman Price. We now return to Sean's World, already in progress. It was summer in Sean's world, and everyone was eager to visit Maritime Bay and relax on the beach. Sunny Starscout was busier than ever with her smoothie business, but luckily she wasn't completely alone, as Strawberry Shortcake and her friends also helped. One day, Purple announced a sandcastle competition.
My friends, I would like to take this opportunity to announce the Sean's World Sandcastle Contest. My good friends Keith Fit and Rocket will be inspecting them and declaring the winner.
What Purple didn't see was that nearby, who should we see out for a stroll? It's Marty Meddler. A sandcastle contest? Fascinating. You know, I'm an expert sandcastle maker. Many bright minds came to the occasion. First was the Great Wolf Pack. What's your plan, Oliver? I'm thinking double. If we make a double sandcastle, as in one sandcastle on another, we'll have a double chance of winning. Good idea. And the Great Wolf Pack started building. Oliver was very particular about how it was going to look, and that it had to look like his plans. All was going well by the time Rocket bounced in.
Hippity hoppity hoo! How'd you diddly do?
Oh, hi, Rocket. We're doing well, if that's what you're asking. I reckon we have a fair chance of winning now.
Oh, I say, that castle is ginormous. Why don't you take a break? Follow me if you fancy an ice cream.
Sweet. I'd call vanilla. Strawberry for me, please. Is there any mint? While the Great Wolf Pack followed Rocket to Strawberry Shortcake's friends, Marty Meddler strolled over to the sandcastle.
Oh, now that is a sandcastle. But I'm sure it can be better. I think it could do with a few more flags here.
As Marty added more flags, he also added a lot more sand to the castle. So much so that it looked more like a lump of sand than a sand castle. The pack returned with Rocket, and they saw the new sand castle.
Oh, wonderful! Muck has brought more sand and some flags, but I think he put them in the wrong place.
Oliver was appalled.
No, this is not how I envisioned it!
As Oliver panicked to reconstruct the sandcastle, Violet was confused. But we didn't ask Muck to bring more sand or flags.
Well, someone has.
Rocket pointed to another sandcastle, this time one made by Twilight Sparkle and her friends. They've just come back from a swim in the sea, and their sandcastle also looked more like a lump of sand. Someone was messing with the sandcastles. We need help to catch the culprit red-handed. Yes, Pinky?
What color are their hands now?
I don't think that's what I meant.
And I know just the man. We need help from PC Plum.
If you have a little problem, do not frown. Do not frown. Those things all lost and stolen can be found, can be found. Do not touch a thing around you, not a crumb. Just call up your policeman, PC Plum. Follow the clue, follow the clue, Plum, we need to follow the clue. Remember what you did and where you went and what you've done. Sticky fingers leave a mark and lead to sticky buns. Every clue will be collected and examined by a Plum. Follow the clue, Plum, we need to, Plum, we need to follow the clue, follow the clue. I will work it out. If you have a little problem, do not frown. Do not frown. Those things all lost and stolen can be found, can be found. If you've got a question, just ask your willing chum. The answer you will get from PC Plum. Paw-prints lead to animals, I can tell you, everyone. Footprints lead to mucky boots. Did they walk or did they run? Every clue will be collected and examined by a Plum. Follow the clue, Plum, we need to, Plum, we need to follow the clue, follow the clue. Follow the clue, Plum, we need to, Plum, we need to follow the clue, follow the clue. I will work it out. Plum, 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 plum.
Soon, PC Plum arrived with a notebook. Okay, tell me what's happened so far. Well, me and my friends were making this sandcastle. We left for a few minutes, and when we came back, our castle was a mess. Same here. We only left for a quick swim, and look at the state of it now.
I thought someone asked Buck to bring more sand or flags, but clearly not.
Well, it is possible. I've noted a few suspects that are likely to have messed with them. I'm going to take them in for questioning. The possible suspects included Muck, Mr. Mischief, Cat Rat, and Marty Meddler. So, Mr. Mischief wasn't even at the beach, so he was ruled out. Muck was there, but he wasn't even touching the sandcastles. He was digging a moat to a nearby pipe so that the rest of Seán's world could have water. Cat Rat was a bit more plausible, but he didn't go near a sandcastle that wasn't his.
I mean, yeah, I'm known for saying shiny is miney, but no other castle had anything shiny.
That just left a man wearing green clothes and pink spots. Marty Meddler. So here's my plan. We make a simple sandcastle, we hide from sight, we catch him meddling, we make sure it's recorded, he confesses, we win. If my calculations are correct, that has a 90% chance of working. Later, PC Plum put his plan into action. He took a bucket, made a small sandcastle, and hid behind a tree with the pack and the main six. And just as he predicted, in wandered Marty Meddler. Now, who made this sandcastle? The Rubberdubbers? This could definitely be bigger. After all, as a wise man once said, bigger is better. Uh-huh. Marty Meddler, meddling as usual. You've messed with our sandcastles and ruined them! Well then, thank you, Oliver. I'll take it from here. If you wanted to help us, or Twilight's friends, you could have just asked. Now what have you got to say for yourself, Marty? I'm sorry, everyone. I only wanted to help with the sandcastles. I'm very sorry. Really, I am. And I promise I will never meddle with another sandcastle again. Honest. What do you say, lads? Do you accept his apology? Oh, yeah. I actually thought it looked kind of funny when there was all that sand on it. Right. Well, we need to put our sandcastle back again. You have the plans, Oliver?
I sure do.
As PC Plum put Marty Meddler on community service around Balamory, the pack started making their sandcastle again. They just finished in time for Rocket and Keith to come around and inspect.
And we have here, what I call the Oliver Raccoon Deluxe Castle.
It was a team effort, really.
And is that Celestia's castle?
Yes, I wanted to honor her for being my mentor. Soon, the winner was about to be announced by Keith Fate. In my 20 year of judging sandcastles, I have yet to see one that could compete with Oliver Raccoon's Deluxe. He and his mates are the winners! Everyone cheered as Oliver walked up to receive his reward, a voucher for Pocket and Sweet. Oliver proudly showed it to his friends, and they celebrated the way they do best, with the howl. And as they made their way back home, they talked about how they could return the favor to PC Plum. After all, if it wasn't for PC Plum's super sleuth skills, they never would have caught Marty. And as for Marty himself, he's earned himself the title of the Sandcastle Sneak.